Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look. I have like my mirror, my makeup, all that stuff down here, so if I'm looking down here, that's why. Let's just get into it. So first I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. There's a lot of people that I've seen that don't start off with their eyebrows. They actually start off with like foundation first, but I just always like to start off with my eyebrows. I don't really know why. It's just kind of what I've gotten used to. So I have this NYX Professional Makeup, and it's just in this little like tube type thing. Let's see, I barely got any left, but this is what I like to use. I used to use pomade, but it just dried out way too quick. So yeah, I started using the pencil and I like it a lot better. So I just use like this little brush side just to brush out my eyebrows first of all. And as you can tell, I have like no eyebrows because I picked them all off. But yeah, I start off at the front and I just sort of like draw a line like that. And then I just go all the way across, and the shape of my eyebrows I'm fine with. It's more of like at the ends I have like no hair, so I have to fill that in a lot. I'm just gonna go ahead and like shape my eyebrows, and yeah. So there we go. I lined out my eyebrows. As you can tell, I went a little bit further out than where my hairline is, and I just like to do that because I just like how they look when they're like in a little bit more. So now what I'm just going to do is just fill them in, and then on the ends here I'm just going to like go up with little strokes just to make it look like there's hair there basically. I literally just broke off my eyebrow pencil. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll just finish off with what I have left. Well, other than breaking off my eyebrow pencil, they don't look too bad. This one might be just like a little bit darker, but that's okay. And like if the shape's not perfect for you yet, I'll show you like a technique that you can do. Alright, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Foundation. I have the shade Classic Ivory, which is a little bit too dark for my skin. But I'm not going to waste a whole bottle of foundation, so I just go ahead and use it anyways. With this foundation, it actually has like this little like fluffy thing at the end of it. I don't even know how you would describe that, which I've never seen that before, but it's kind of cool. I'm just sort of getting used to it. So I'm just going to put all my hair back, and what I do is I just take this and I start off with going under my eyes. And the thing about this foundation is it dries really quick, which I like foundation that dry and then they're like matte, so I like this one, but it dries a little bit too fast. So what I have to do is do one side and then like blend it all in, and then do the next side and blend that all in. So I went ahead and did it all on that side. So now I'm just going to blend this all in here. Bring it down my neck so that I don't have that big line around my jaw. Pan my ears a little bit just to make it look a tad bit more natural, which is kind of hard with this foundation since it's already like dark enough. As you can kind of tell, like from one side to the other, it's super dark. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side, and then the same with the other side that I did just up. And what I like to do is I do like blend it across my lips a little bit just from like the excess on my Beauty Blender, because it looks a lot better when you're putting like lipstick on. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just do the rest of my face, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and all of that. And that is basically that. Like I said, it's a lot darker than my skin, so I will definitely go with like a lighter color next time. So next what I'm going to do is concealer. So I just have this Maybelline concealer, and it's actually almost gone, so I'm just going to go ahead and get what I can out of there. And I just go underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and then up in between my eyebrows with this. Alright, so there's that. I'm just going to go back in and blend all of this in with my Beauty Blender. Alright, so now that that is all blended in, you could take concealer or foundation to do this step, but I like to shape out my eyebrows after I do them, or after I put all my foundation on and everything. So you could either take like a flat angled brush for your concealer, or if you just have like this small little brush at the end of your concealer, you can also use that. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my concealer, and what I'm going to do is just go down the bottom side and then around like the arch of my eyebrow, just to go ahead and shape it up. Alright, so I did that one. So let's see. So there's that one. Like I said, I just arched down the bottom and then over the top a little bit just to shape it out. Alright, so now that I did both of those sides, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all in. Alright, so now that that's all blended in, I do like to go back in with my eyebrow pencil and just go around the outline of it, because when you do the concealer or foundation around it, it kind of lightens it up a bit. And I think it looks really nice when you just go ahead and shape it back out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So there's that. Those are my eyebrows. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little palette that I got, and it comes with a highlighter, a contour, a brightener, a finishing powder, highlighter, and a blush. So I'm going to go ahead and take the contour powder down here at the bottom, and I have this like little like flat type brush that I got, and I'm just going to go ahead and dip that in and just like go around like right underneath like where your cheekbone would be, sorta. I'm just going to go ahead and take this big fluffy brush just to like blend everything in for one last time. Alright, so now that that is all pretty much blended in, I am going to take this same palette and the brush that I just used to blend it all in, and I'm going to go in with this blush color and just run it right above where I did the contour. And then I also like to do just a little bit like down my nose. So next what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this other big fluffy brush that I have, and I'm going to go in with my, it's the Fit Me finishing powder, and I actually really love this stuff. So what I like to do with this is I just like turn it upside down and then open it up, and then you have all that powder on the inside there. So I'm just going to take this, dip it in, get all that excess off of there, and run it underneath my eyes and below where I did my contour. Alright, there we go. I don't like my setting powder like super cakey, so that's why I just go ahead and put it in like the certain areas of my face, and then just go ahead and mix it around and like blend it all in after I do the certain areas. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Spectrum palette that I have, and it has all these super cool like bright colors. So I have this thick little brush. As you can see, I already have like orange and all the colors on there that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go in and take this orangey color and just do it as like a blending shade. Alright, so now that I have that part, I'm going to go ahead in with this yellow color, and I'm just going to go right above that all the way up to the arch of my eyebrow. Alright, so now that I have like the upper part of my lid done, I'm going to go ahead in with this dark red color, and I'm just going to do my outer V with this color. Alright, so now that I have that part done, I'm going to go in with like a little bit of orange and just go right in front of where I did the red and just blend all that red back in. And then I'm just going to go ahead and mix both the red and the orange that I used and go underneath my eye. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to go in with this gold color and then this one right here. And I'm going to go ahead and use this like flatter brush that I have, and I'm just going to mix those two. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the rest of my eyelid right there. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to take this fan brush that I have and I'm going to go in with my highlighter. This is Pretty Sugar, it's called, and I'm absolutely in love with this highlighter. It's super nice. And just go in on my cheekbones. And the tip of my nose and up the bridge of my nose. My cupid's bow. Under my lip. And then I like to do it just like right above my eyebrows. I go a little bit crazy when it comes to my highlighter, but there's that. And then next what I'm going to do to get ready for lashes, I'm going to take this Better Than Sex mascara that I have. And I like to do my bottom lashes first, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so I got my bottom eyelashes done, and so what I'm going to do is take this eyelash curler and just curl my top lashes before I apply my eyelashes. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm actually going to take my eyelashes, and this eyelash glue that I have, it comes with black and like white to clear. It's the Duo eyelash glue, and I just got it because I didn't have any eyelash glue, and so it's actually not that bad. I've never used eyelash glue that has the applicator on it. I've always just used the tubes. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply my eyelashes. Okay, so I got one eyelash done, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and apply the other one. Alright, so I have both my eyelashes. Next what I'm gonna do is, just to finish off the look, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. So I have this little lip applicator. It comes with lip primer, and then the other side is the lip liner. So I go ahead and line my lips with the lip liner. So once I line them, I am going to take Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin lipstick. This is his matte lipstick, and I absolutely love it. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right on top. Alright, so I got that on. I absolutely love this lipstick. It is so nice, and like once it dries, it's like you don't even have it on. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. So yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and thank you guys for watching my very first YouTube video.